Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Sauvage. We're going to do a cosmically epic toy review of Mr. Bones from Super 7. If you're new to my channel, I do unboxings, I do toy reviews, I talk about action figures, collectibles, play sets, vehicles, anything to do with toys. And if it's really cool, from my perspective, I wind up, reviewing it. This is one of those impulsive purchases that I made. I don't know why I thought of it at the last moment. Again, it's all nostalgic. Anyway, before I get into all that stuff, welcoming back all my Dark Cosmic followers out there. Thank you guys so much for returning. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for all my current subscribers. Thank you for my vintage subscribers who were here from day one. So appreciate that. If you're new to my channel and YouTube said, hey, you want to check this guy's videos out? I appreciate that. I would appreciate a subscribe, like to this channel. All you gotta just do is hit that subscribe button. Don't have to do anything else beyond that. Watching the videos always helps. Liking the videos. Doing this. The old thumbs up. I so appreciate that. Watching the videos, sharing the videos, talking about the videos at work, because I know that's what you guys do. I do. And that's just what it is. But again, this was like an impulsive buy. It was something that was very nostalgic for me that I was just kind of like, ooh, I totally forgot about. Now, if you're not familiar with Mr. Bones, it is a candy that you could get, the little candy racks. Again, I remember vaguely having this. So it looks a little something like this. So Mr. Bones, if you can see this, hopefully this is coming out really good. It might not be. Mr. Bones came with these like plastic little coffins. There were these little pieces over here. Let me see if I can make the picture bigger. That would help make Mr. Bones. This is really bad because you can't see the colors on this. I think it's kind of like washed out. But so you get all these little pieces to make Mr. Bones. I don't think as a kid, I remember having this as a kid. I don't remember getting like any instructions how to make Mr. Bones. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, I want to build a Mr. Bones. Now, I guess what was frustrating with me was I didn't realize that his hands and his feet were kind of the same part. So he had all these parts and pieces, and he had these little plastic little coffins. These things are going for a lot of money on eBay. A little plastic vintage coffin or the casket, whichever one you want. I don't know. Again, I'm not an undertaker, so not really sure what it is that he came with. Would they're going for a lot of money on eBay. But again, I remember that. And if you're not familiar with the candy itself, it's almost like a sweet tart. Those round little circular like powdered candies, or those candies that you would give to someone on Valentine's Day. I think Brock's might make them. I don't remember who makes them now. But that's kind of what it is. Now, the cool thing that Super 7 did... Wait a minute. I shouldn't show the figure off first. All right, let's go take a look at the card art. Now, again, this was one of the impulsive buys. I thought this was really cool. The card started coming off the plastic, and you can see that. So I'm going to have to re-glue that. And again, it is a coffin-shaped packaging, as you can tell over here. I thought that was pretty cool. And here it is, Mr. Bones Super 7. And I was like, I don't have one of these. I don't know why I missed out on this. And you can definitely tell, if you remember back as a kid, Mr. Bones had all these different pieces. And again, I don't remember, but I'm looking now. I don't know. This looks like the hands and the feet are different, but I was looking at the picture and they look like they're the same. Or maybe I just got one of those containers that, they had two sets of hands, and I could never figure out how to actually put them together. That's pretty bad. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if he came with a little get-together, like a little diagram. I think that would have been pretty awesome, but did not. So I wound up finding some of the characters that would be kind of close to what Mr. Bones will be hanging out with. I don't know. Mr. Bones can hang out with whoever he wants to. But here it is. So here he is. He's still in the plastic. Well, he's in the plastic coffin-esque kind of cool thing, which is kind of cool. And yes, he had that little heart. I don't remember if the heart piece or if the chest piece was all one thing. But we're going to take him out. And it was just one of those, I'm like, I don't have Mr. Bones in my I don't have him in my collection. It was definitely impulsive. Now, one of the cool things is that he comes with this little casket, or no, I'm sorry, cemetery tombstone. And it says, he's so real. He is so real. So I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put it right there. With Halloween coming around, I'm like, you know what? This is so perfect. So here is Mr. Bones. Again, this is one of those cool. I remember having it as a kid. So now I can see why. It's the whole nostalgia thing. So Mr. Bones is like 3 3/4 inch figure. So 3.75 inches. Very well detailed. Again, the people at Super 7 just keep making these great nostalgic kind of pieces here. Now, I'm looking at Mr. Bones. I'm assuming he's 5 points of articulation. Yeah, you can't pull them apart. That'd be kind of cool if they actually made one that you could, like, you know, put together and then make a figure. Kind of like a Build-A-Figure, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose, I guess. But again, really cool figure. He only has 5 points of articulation, so we've got him in the legs over here. He's got articulation in the arms, and then I'm assuming the head moves a little bit here, which, yeah, it does a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. But that's so awesome. I'm looking at it, and this is the way it was. Each little piece had different colors to it. You got the orange here, you got the yellow, you got the purple, you've got, well, this is coming up almost like a purple on here, but this is like a pink, and his head is orange, but he's looking, there we go. He was looking kind of washed out over here. Now, one of the cool things, if you've been watching my channel, and I'm going to have to move Jack Skellington over. Yeah, you could hang out with Jack Skellington. Normally, like I said, I do action figures, and I tried to figure out what characters I thought would be cool. And with my videos, everything falls over the non-secured figures. A lot of the figures here were blind bag characters, which I've reviewed in my previous videos. And I still want to get the rest of these. I just keep forgetting about it. This is a Funko. That's a Funko figure. And then back here, I do not know the name of this figure. Someone help me out. And we got the alien from Toy Story. Okay, so one of the cool things, I'm looking at good old Mr. Bones over here. I'm glad they made him into an action figure. I'm getting actually excited because we have the Halloween show, the Halloween store coming up, the Spirit of Halloween shop, which is coming to my defunct mall. And I'm hoping that they have some really cool Halloween-like figures that I can also show off here on the program. Now, the lights are going to go out. I'm going to get the old black light out. And check this out. So, Mr. Bones and his accessory, so we get closer, is blacklight reactive. I knew it from, well, I suspected. Let's say I suspected from the colors. I was hoping he would be. I did check it out earlier. And yeah, he glows really, really good. Well, it doesn't glow. He's blacklight reactive. So he's reacting to that. And I've done this before on my channel where I've actually shown off a lot of my figures. And they have these like hidden little, you know, blacklight reactivity paint to them. And I will show you in a second if you are new to my channel what I use. Again, I got this off of Amazon. And this is like I think it's a 100 watt blacklight that I use. So it's got all that stuff. Really, really powerful. And I'm trying to remember, maybe like $25, $30. And it takes, I think it's like 6, not double A's. It might be either triple A's or double A's. But really, really cool. And, you know, for the impulsive buy that I wound up getting this from Super 7, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of cool. Again, with Halloween just, you know, coming around the corner, we're finishing up August. My mind is on Halloween and all the cool stuff. And I don't know why. Like I said, it was very impulsive. You know, like, bad avian, bad avian. You know, I actually, when I saw this figure in the package, I thought, like, these pieces over here would actually, like, you know, like, move or whatnot. And I'm wondering if the Spirit of Halloween store actually is going to have some of these candy molds. That would be kind of cool. So I'm going to have to look around. I don't know, they might have it. That would be really cool. it'd be cool to see these things again because they're so expensive. Well, you know, everything's expensive. All right, so I'm going to go down here. I'm going to take a closer look at the figures here. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. You know, I again, it was one of those, I wasn't really sure where I was going with this purchase, but now I can see where I was. And again, it was about the whole impulsivity. Is that a right word? I don't know. I was just very impulsive. But here he is, Mr. Bones. Again, 3 3/4 inch. If you remember Mr. Bones as a kid getting the Mr. Bones candy, yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. And I think they have a black and, I'm sorry, they have a glow-in-the-dark version of this. I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but when I saw this one, and for the price that I paid for it, I think it was like $13 or $14. My store locally had this at one time, and then I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then passed on it, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I got to go find it, and so I did. So again, yeah, you go check on, you know, like eBay, any secondary markets, and you might have a toy store near you that actually sells, like, you know, like figures like that. Or you know what, they might even be, and again, don't hold me to it, I know people are like, we're holding you to it, Avian. No, you might actually be able to find something similar like this, and that's why I'm hoping when the Spirit of Halloween store opens up in my area, that they'll have cool nostalgic stuff like that, which is really awesome. And I like that. That's really cool. That's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. Checked out Mr. Bones from Super 7. He's so real. Comes with this little cemetery tombstone. These are the characters that I opened up earlier. I just thought they would kind of like go really good with Mr. Bones. Jack Skellington, of course, goes really well with this, and I thought that was pretty awesome. And like as I say, that's it. That's the end of the video. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. We wound up checking out and resurrecting Mr. Bones for a toy review. This is pretty cool. Saying hello to my Dark Cosmic family out there. If you are subscribed, you're automatically part of the Dark Cosmic family. I know you, everyone that puts those comments in there, thank you guys so much. So appreciate it. To my Cosmic Cosmonauts, my Cosmic Comrades, to my insane toy collectors, to my Dark Cosmic Pokemon collectors as well. What do I say? Say it loud and proud. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting those action figures. Keep collecting those Pokemon cards. Any collectibles out there. Let me know what's going on in your collection. And we will be back here on the YouTubosphere, better known as YouTube. Thank you guys again for watching the videos. Hope you enjoyed this particular toy review of Mr. Bones. We'll see you soon. And I hope you're having a great day. Take care and see you soon, my friends, back on the YouTubosphere. Good old YouTube here on the Dark Cosmic Universe. Take care.